Crimea, you know what happened? Crimea rejoined Russia, and Luhansk and Donetsk started to oppose the government, and the government sent troops against these people, and they were killing them for 8 years. Why it was not reported in the Western media? In 2014, Russia didn't acknowledge the independence, didn't recognize the independence of these two republics. We tried to help solve this problem in a diplomatic way by urging the leadership of Donetsk and Luhansk and Kiev to sit together and sign the Minsk agreement. We were the initiators of the Minsk agreement, and the Minsk agreement actually pointed out a very clear way to solve this problem inside Ukraine, because this was civil war when the government is attacking their own nationals. So the Minsk agreement were signed in 2014, supported by Russia, supported by Western countries as well. And for 8 years, we've been trying to push Kiev to fulfill these agreements. One of the main points of this agreement was that Kiev would give a special status to Lugansk and Donetsk regions inside Ukraine. If these agreements would have been fulfilled, the problem would have solved inside Ukraine, and the territorial integrity of Ukraine would have been preserved. But the Kiev government, the criminal and neo-Nazi government of Kiev, I'm not telling, we're not against Ukrainian people. But the government was criminal, supported by the West. They chose not to follow these agreements, but to attack persistently. You know how many people died during these years in Lugansk and Donetsk? There are different estimates. From one estimate is 2,500, from others is 14,000. But anyway, it means every day people were dying there, every single day. And we were trying diplomatically to solve this problem. We were providing humanitarian assistance to these regions, but we never recognized their independence until recently. And at the same time, during these 8 years, the West tried to turn Ukraine into an anti-Russian project.
Anti-Russian project.
Anti-Russian project, and use Ukraine as a political and military instrument to attack Russia. In 1991, we were promised that NATO will not expand. The West did not fulfill this commitment, but we repeatedly told the West that we have our red lines, and the red line is that Ukraine becomes member of NATO.
Terima kasih sudah nonton. Jangan lupa like, subscribe, dan share ya.